Hey everybody, CD here down on the range. We're playing with a different one today. Muzzleloader season's right around the corner. I showed you this rifle 2-3 years ago. It's called an Underhammer, Hopkins and Allen. Got a lot of great figure in it. I built this thing out of a box of parts. Paid about 550 bucks. It shows up on your door and you say, oh my god, I paid 550 for that. It's got beautiful grain in it though. Absolute nice stick of wood. Number 3 maple. Front and back. I don't know what the camera's going to catch on there, but Underhammer. That's what she be. Direct inline right into your powder charge. Sitting right here. Ball be sitting right here. You got 2 pivots. One for the hammer, one for the trigger. Simple as sin. The spring is the trigger guard. Same thing I showed you a couple years back. We're going to load her up. We're going to do some shooting. I think if I remember right, I stole the front sight off this and put it on another project I was working on, and I don't remember if I sighted it in fully, and that's what I'm checking. We want to see if we're on par. Show you the way I hunt with this thing. Pre-measured in a elastic band that goes on the buttstock. I just cut it, so now I just have one that carries 9 of these things, I think. Balls are in what I call a speed loader. Holes drilled in a piece of wood and patched up, ready to go. You put that on top, take a short starter, bam, bam, down you go. Speed loader. And some primers. Let's do it. Oh, she's in there tight today. Yard hunting mode, I should have showed you. There is a half-cock safety feature, so to speak. She is 54 caliber. I don't think I mentioned that. Which, if you think about it, got some neighbors today. This barrel is 15/16 across the flats. That's a normal. On a 50 cal, you can get 50 cals down to like 13/16 or something. Get them lightweight. But if you compare the 15/16, you got a bigger hole down the barrel, you remove mass, you got a lighter weight gun. And you're throwing a 54 caliber ball. I weighed some the other day. The 50 cal ball is 177 grains. 54 caliber is 224 grains. You're getting 50 grains of powder, 50 grains of bullet weight. And your trajectory is virtually identical. Get on there. Well, let's go look, see what happened. 2 out of 2. Alrighty, you guys that watch my channel, you know I'm setting on a 100-yard range. And at 100 yards, iron sights, 2 shots, iron sights. Problem is, I'm about a fist mill low. I think I'm going to take 2 more shots, and if I'm still low, I'm going to get the file out and I'm going to do a little more adjusting. Triple 7. Excuse me. This is American Pioneer. They don't even make this stuff anymore, I don't think. Oh, it's still made. It's just marketed under a different name. 777 is what I usually use if I'm not shooting black. If I've got a really license, like a cow elk in the Black Hills. I shot that a couple years ago with the 45 caliber I have. Shoots bullets, 1 in 20 twist. That's black powder. This, cold weather, we shoot the the phony stuff. This is probably one of the best triggers I have in a gun, in a rifle. Not a whole lot of ifs, ands, or buts in it. Everything is direct, simple. I think it's probably less than 2 pounds and breaks perfect. Feels like we use a little more grease on them patches. Well, one more time, let's take the walk of truth. Paper doesn't lie. All right, we stuck one more ball right in that cluster. And the other one's out at, I'm gonna call it 3 1/4 inches. Let's get up there. Bad cameraman. We can fire this guy and get a better one. 3 1/2 inches, 100 yards, 3 of them in a cluster. I'm gonna take the file out and I'm gonna do some filing. When I get home, I don't have a, you know, maybe I do have a drift with me. I might have to knock that rear sight over a little bit, but we're going to keep working on it. Now we're going to take a few thousandths off this front sight. See if we can raise them impacts up. Alright, I don't know how many thousandths I gotta go. I don't have a caliper or anything with me and tell me how many thousandths I've went. So it says by guess and by golly. Well, them patches are dry. Should not be that way. Well, I think it's a safe bet to give her 2 shots every time. Let's go see if I gained anything. Damn, now what do? I put one more right in that same cluster. I got one that come up to here. I'm gonna say we probably went up that high. I'm gonna file a little bit more off. Oops, get up there, camera. I'm gonna file a little bit more off. We'll shoot a couple more. Alright, we got her filed. Now you put a little bit of barrel brown on there, about 2 coats of it. It comes out the same color as the rest of it. Very simple to do. I'll nip that bud in the idea in the bud. Stuff rode in the back of my truck, this board butter. Like a brick. So we'll do her like we did. This will be shots number 7, number 8. And she's dry. Hopefully we're on. I think I may have pulled that one a little bit. We're shooting 100 grains, pre-measured. Makes her a fast hunting load. One more time we take the walk. Boy, I just don't know when I'm filing how many thousandths of an inch, and I don't know how much I gotta go. One of these was here, so it's one of these three. Two of these three was the two I just shot. I still gotta go, I'm gonna call it 2.5, 2 3/4 inches. If I'm a little bit low at 100, that would be something probably a little high at 50, I don't know. But I'd like to get her off. I'm just gonna file it one more time. I'm gonna put up a new target, cover all these holes. One more file and I'm gonna call it a day with this rifle. All right, I've whittled that sight back one more time. I'm out of speed loader set up, so we're just gonna do her the old fashioned way. We're shooting a 20 thousandths thick patch. Yeah, fresh lube on a patch goes down a lot easier. Win, lose, or draw, I think this one is going to be it. I'm going to call it and leave it. We're going to take 2 shots at it just to see. One more. Well, let's go see what we did. I'll go figure, folks. Got one down here, one up here. Split the difference. I'm going to say I'm probably sighted in. I just, I'm pulling my shots anymore. This thing's got a little recoil. We're going to call it good. I'm going to drop down, play with a 50 cal for a little bit. We'll be back another day.